Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire Complete Edition mods that I'll be using if I decide to roll with next run. I spent a lot of time scrolling and searching through 500-600 mods for Deadfire, and I picked up around 20-30 mods that I'm gonna use on my run. The mods that I picked are mostly utility mods and of course difficulty mods to raise the difficulty. As you know, I like hard games, Path of the Damned ain't that hard in Deadfire, so with the mods I'm gonna give, we're gonna raise the difficulty even more. If you don't wanna use them, you can use other utility mods. Let's not waste time and let's go. The first mod and the most important mod would be Community Patch. What this mod gives? It gives 1000 different things. Mostly it balances the game out and it removes bugs and glitches, and you will probably increase performance of the game with this one. Once you decide to download, there's a full list of changes for this one. Take your time and read them through. Said it's one of the best mods and most important mods for Deadfire. The next mod we got here is Enhanced User Interface. What this does, basically you're gonna see more descriptions no matter what you hover on spell, skill, okay, more description in variety of colors, so you learn the game more easily like this, and even those that know the game will find this experience far better than in vanilla. Every time when you're confused, you'll have a detailed explanation of every status ailment in the game. The next mod, Pillars 2 Deadfire Tweaks. It doesn't merge well with the first mod I gave in this video, so you need to decide which one you wanna pick. It basically does the same thing. It rebalances the game, it adds a lot of different things in it, it changes how leveling works, it changes nearly every mechanic in the game. So be careful with this one. If you want it, then play without the first mod I gave. If you go with the first mod I gave in the video, okay, then you don't go with this one. The next mod would be MQ Portrait Pack. Tons of different portraits, okay. You know that portraits are scarce in vanilla version of Deadfire. This one will add more options. Download if you want. I really don't care that much about it, but it's still worth mentioning that this mod exists. The next mod, Multi-Class Level Cap Unlocked, will unlock the level cap, okay, drastically. So yes, this one can break the balance of the game, but with the next mods I'm gonna give for the difficulty, the balance will remain in order, because the game is actually gonna be way much harder, so this mod will count. The next mod, TT1 Unique Items, will add a lot of new items in the game. Why? A lot of classes and subclasses in Deadfire did not have their own specific weapons. Okay, this mod will allow every class and subclass to be viable, to have their own unique weapons. It's a good mod, you won't break the balance. The next mod, Everyone's 2 Cents, will add tons of conversations between your companions along your travels. It will make the game less boring, let's say. It's gonna be more interesting. For those that enjoy the lore, that enjoy good story, companions will talk non-stop. The next mod, Trinkets, finally will add 11 new trinkets in the game that you can buy in a shop. You'll be able to find those new trinkets at a cartographer shop in Neketaka. The next mod would be Fair Trade. You know that the shops in Pillars, they ask way too much and it ain't balanced well, because on the start of the game you are very poor, mid-game you don't actually care that much about items, at the late game you're mega rich. So basically what this mod does, it reduces the prices of items, especially those at the beginning. Later on it really doesn't matter how much everything costs. As I said, you're gonna be rich. It equals value of items that you are buying and selling. They're not 5 times more as they used to be. If you want your game to be a bit easier, this is the mod to get. The next mod, Spoils of Kednua, brings back some items, some spells and so on from Pillars of Eternity 1. This can break the balance of the game, but it's gonna make the game more interesting. If you do not care about the difficulty, you can easily install this one and have fun. The main mod, at least for me, from all the mods I gave, would be this one. Deadly Deadfire 4 difficulty mod. What this mod does, it basically makes the game twice, if not even 3 times harder on Path of the Damned difficulty. This mod was made for Path of the Damned difficulty only. You gotta have that in mind. If you want challenge, if you are an experienced player, especially in CRPGs, this mod will drastically increase the difficulty and make a living hell out of Pillars of Eternity 2. This mod was basically the reason why I'm making this video. Okay, I wanted a CRPG that's gonna give me challenge. Vanilla versions of all CRPGs just don't provide enough challenge, like for example Wrath of the Righteous, and I wanted to play something aside Wrath of the Righteous. This is the only mod that's gonna make a CRPG game like Deadfire competitive, challenging, and this mod is responsible for you watching this video. I can't wait to test the game out with this mod. The next mod would be Enhanced Companion Portraits. If you don't like vanilla portraits, you got new, more detailed portraits for companions from this mod. Nothing special, utility mod, use it if you like. Whispers of the Endless Path damage buff. This sword was quite good in early version of Deadfire, then it got nerfed to the ground. Not that it got nerfed, it ain't unique anymore how stupid the sword is. What this mod does, it brings back some strength to the sword to put it on some values that you can actually use during your campaign. That's what the mod does. If you plan to play a character with a great sword and you install this mod, this is gonna be the best great sword in the game. Simple as that. The next mod would be Unlock Pets. If you add a difficulty mod and you unlock pets, you won't break the balance of the game at all. Every companion now can have a pet. Even if you want to play on easier difficulties, okay, then you don't actually care that much about combat, I guess. You care about lore, you care about things that are happening on your screen. More things will happening on the screen when everyone has a pet. One utility mod now, slower days and longer nights. The time passes way too fast in this game. If you are irritated by it, okay, like now it's day, 15, not even 10-15 minutes pass and it's night, this one will prolong, so you actually control in what time of the day you wanna play, during day or during night. The next mod, Get on My Level. You know that companions that you do not carry over with you under level. Okay, they just don't follow in your level cap, and maybe you wanna switch companion from time to time to do some of their personal quests, to check the lore, how they react on a certain quest and so on, and they're under level, then what you gonna do, especially if it's a harder difficulty? This mod will automatically put all companions on your level, so you can play with every companion that you like and switch them along your journey. The next mod, backer items and cosmic pets. For all of those that backed the game, okay, Kickstarters, they received some items that you can get with this mod, okay, and check what they actually received. It ain't anything game breaking, okay, it might be good for the start, all of these items that you're gonna get, cosmic pets and so on, cosmetic things, but still, it was for free for those that back the game. Install, have fun. The next mod would be Full Respect Companions. What is there to say about it? A lot of companions have bad basic stats. Okay, this will allow you to fully respect companions and play them how you like. Make sure that you stay in the lore of companions. If, for example, Adair is a fighter, keep him as a fighter, but perhaps you want to change his attributes, his skills. This is a good way to do it with this mod. Now, for those that don't care much about challenge, for those that care about having fun, more soulbound items, should be fun enough, okay? More extremely unique items in a game, more fun. A real anti-aliasing for Deadfire graphics, okay? You're gonna raise the overall quality of the game. The game is gonna look better, sharper, more shadows. It will be far better than its vanilla version. If you want better colors, beautiful shadows in a CRPG, there is no playing without this mod. Basically, it's really gonna make the game look better. The next mod would be Mythic Crew. How do I put this? On my first run, okay, I swallowed the ship combat and how everything works, but it's a CRPG and it takes you away from the CRPG elements and especially from dungeon crawling. On my second run, I barely swallowed it. On my third run, I hated ship fight. All ship fights in a game. This mod will make all of your crew at a mythic level, so you can easily move through ship combat and actually play a CRPG instead of, I don't even know how to call ship combat. For those that wanna skip, basically this is the only way. The next mod would be make my Cipher great again. Ciphers are extremely weak compared to Pillars of Eternity 1. In Pillars of Eternity 2, the only way to make ciphers valid would be with this mod. The next mod would be yet another portrait, All-Geared one Everic from Witcher 3. If you wanna play as All-Geared for your main character in Deadfire, this is the way to do it. He is a pirate, so it fits the game a lot to have All-Geared's portrait for your main. I kinda liked it when I seen it, and I guess that every Witcher fan will play this with All-Geared portrait. The next mod, Higher is always harder, difficulty tweaks with new penetration and scaling rules, is yet another mod for the difficulty that's gonna drastically increase the difficulty. Frankly, I like the first one more that I gave for the difficulty than this one. I need to test this one, but this one looks more stable. Okay, because it's, let's say, it's simpler, more simplified. Double Hard is the next mod, yet again difficulty mod that's gonna double the difficulty of everything that you see. Okay, to make it short and simple, it doubles the level. Even when you click on level up scaling, it will double. If enemies supposed to be 5, they're gonna be 10. If bosses are supposed to be 5, they're gonna be 12. Okay, that's how this mod works. Drastically increases enemies' level and it's gonna make them far harder. And the last mod would be utility mod, Pillar of Thrones. What it does, it gives Game of Thrones portraits to your companions. Okay, if you're a fan of a TV show, you'll probably want to play pillars like this. I hope that you'll find all of the mods I gave useful, that you're gonna use some of them. I told you why I did it. I wanted a challenge and everything started from the difficulty mod that I showed first, and then I was like, I'll check all 600 mods and see what's actually worth it. What I thought that was good and it was worth it, I placed in this video. Now don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Thanks for watching.